Alright, you guys chewed that, which is nice. And for me, huh? Alright then. I don't have a charge slash. I don't have enough for the kinship, so I'll just go with my power attack. Oh, who cares? It did so much damage. Yes, Frostfang, get the wings. Oh dear. Alright, Ratha, you just chew hits, which is really nice. Ooh, you're going for Savage Fireball. I'm going to go to bow and break these wings. Heavy drain me for the wings, please. Oh, let's go. Knock him down. Astro Guardian, thanks for following. I was sort of lurking and gotta do something. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with whatever you have to do, but thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the follow and everything. Even lurking, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I have this game as well. Love seeing people play it. Really fun game. It's one of Wildcat's favorites, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it's definitely like game of the year. It's definitely my favorite Monster Hunter game. Yeah, I mean it's definitely like top 3 favorite games of all time. So.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I'm liking it so far.
You did it!
All right, perfect F rank. We won. Now we watch the preceding cutscenes.
Way to go, buddy!
It seems the danger is past. I'm going back to the village. I still have much to do.
We can't thank you enough, Avinia!
Don't make a big deal out of it. Monsties and riders don't always see eye to eye straight away. Sometimes it takes time. But all is well. I can see it now. You're determined to trust Ratha. Time to head back.
I'm sorry. Or thank you, I should say.
What's that all of a sudden?
Thanks to you, I've learned so much about how we can bond with monsters.
We caused a lot of trouble for Kuan Village. But still, I want everyone to see that Ratha isn't some scary monster. I'm sure my buddy's bond with him can keep that dangerous power in check.
What is it, Naviru?
Someone's watching us again. Must be one of my fans. I'm sure of it. Hello! Come on out! Don't be shy! Whoa, hey! So much for being secretive. Oh, it's you! You followed me all the way out here, huh? Well, I don't mind. You want another paw print? I'll give you as many as you like.
Keep your paws away from me.
Hey, what? A disguise?
I've come for the Rathalos.
Now hand it over. Nice and easy.
What? What's going on?
You're with the hunters. You've been following us for a long time.
Yeah, that's right. Ever since you all tricked us, and then escaped from Hawkwillow Island.
Hey, you were on the island?
Yeah, we were at the festival. Or whatever you call that total snooze fest.
Snooze Fest? Why you?
Rathalos aren't monsters to worship, or to make bonds with. Don't you get it? They're nothing but dangerous pests. I know this because a Rathalos from your island just about killed my dad. It's high time someone did something about it. I saw it with my own eyes. There's no mistake. That's Raisewing Ratha. Now hand it over.
Not happening! Ratha is my buddy's Monstie! You can forget about it, and that's final!
Okay. Have it your way then.
Hey, what are you?
Nice job, kid. Your father will be pleased.
Something's not right here.
No! Please stop!
Stop! Lower your weapon!
Lilia! Is it really you?
Naviru!
Navi, bro! What are you doing here?
Roberto, Lilia, I'm so happy to see you two right now!
They're your friends?
Sure are. Perfect timing for a reunion! Lilia, would you please get them to release Ratha? He's my buddy's Monstie!
I can't do that. It's my job to capture the Rathalos that escaped from Mahana village. Well, it's my duty as a scrivener. We're going back to Lulucion. Put the monster in the cage.
If you get in our way, we'll make you regret it. Are you out of your mind? You care more for one Rathalos than for the world it might destroy?
Oh, please stop! Don't take him away!
We have a lot to discuss. We need you to come with us.
Lilia! Hey, paws off of me!
You sure about this, Lady Lils?
Stop calling me that.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
We have no other choice.
Oh, dang it. They take my OP Rathalos. Are those other characters from Monster Hunter Stories 1?
Lilia and Roberto are.
Yeah, that's what I
love
meant by other people.
Yeah, Roberto is one of my favorite characters. I'm not a huge fan of his English dubbed voice, but I love him from the first game, from the anime, and like just as a character in general.
Ooh, this town looks interesting.
Music bops here.
Where is Ratha? You cannot separate him from his rider.
Let's stay calm and talk, shall we? Ratha is being kept safe.
You grew up in a rider village, Lilia. How can you do this? If anybody can understand about the bonds between Monsties and riders, it's you!
That doesn't matter. I'm a scrivener now, and this job comes with its own duties. I can't simply allow Raisewing Ratha to roam free.
Please, listen to yourself! Why do you have to do everything by the book?
Hey! I'm just doing my job! Anyway, a happy-go-lucky alley cat like you wouldn't understand.
Alley cat? I'm a legendary feline!
Keep telling yourself that.
You wanted to speak to us, right? Well, let's have it then.
Yes, that's a good idea. I'd like you to tell me about Ratha.
Fine. We'll tell you what you want to know. But you need to answer our questions too. Who told you about Ratha?
The Hunters Guild did. They said an egg containing Raisewing Ratha was taken from Mahana village. Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin.
Are you talking about the pits?
That's right. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light. Also, all the Rathalos have flown off somewhere. Nobody knows where they are.
And you believe the legend?
I'm not sure. But there are records of a Rathalos destroying entire towns and villages. Wait a minute. Why am I doing all the talking? I should be the one asking the questions.
Okay. Well, to satisfy your curiosity, Ratha does have tremendous dormant power.
Raisewing Ratha, the wings of ruin. So it's true.
Not quite. This power doesn't necessarily bring ruin and destruction. If you understand the power and how to handle it, it can be used for good.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but... Can anyone channel such a force?
There's only one person who can, Ratha's rider. That's why they shouldn't be torn apart.
Don't just assume these dudes are telling the truth.
Whoa, Roberto! I thought we were friends!
Friends? That's weak sauce. If you dudes are rad enough to handle a monster like Ratha, prove it.
Prove it? How?
Passing a test of strength would lend their story some credibility and all that jazz. What do you say, Commander?
Fine. Why not? We'll figure the rest out later. Roberto, you're taking part in it too.
Me? You serious? Actually, my schedule's pretty jam-packed. I'm sure you can find someone more suitable.
Stop grumbling and get on with it.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm staying here. I can't let anything happen to Ratha. You understand, right?
I can't let you see him.
I didn't think you would. But if something went wrong, you wouldn't know what to do.
Okay, you can stay.
I'll look after Ratha. You needn't worry.
All right. Don't worry. We'll be back in half a jiffy.
Can Navarro just stay too?
Okay. Take care.
Commander? Almost forgot. Here's a letter from Simone.
This letter is from Captain Simone?
Maybe it's some helpful advice? Anyway, toodles!
Okay, I already have, like, high hopes for this Roberto guy.
Yeah, Roberto is fantastic. My one complaint is that his voice actor makes him sound too much like a stoner.
Sorry, there's like a bug in my room. Yeah, his voice, I have to hear more of it. So far, I can definitely see what you're saying. It kind of leaves a bit to be desired, but, like, I'm definitely down to give him a fair shake.
Yeah.
Lily and I go way back. I know she understands how important the kinship bond is for a rider and their monster. So, to take away Ratha from my buddy is just messed up. Chill your paws, little bro. If we can nip this pesky problem in the bud, we'll also be able to prove your strength. Scriveners have you hooked up with a house and stables. We can meet up by the gate once you get your gear together. Guess we're just gonna have them show them what you got, huh, buddy? Let's head out as soon as you're ready. Alright, I was gonna give you these. As a hunter, I haven't gotten much use for them. The awakened power of ruin can be controlled by the power of kinship. Your relief is short-lived. However, as the Scriveners capture Ratha and their own attacked artists, so I guess I don't have Ratha. Which, you know.
Yep. That's what I meant.
Ooh, so is this technically our 4th area of the game?
Yes, we are now in Lemure, which is mostly desert. So there's a lot of desert monsters here.
Oh my word, so many NPC quests.
Yep, that's because you're in a new area. You're in a new area, new rank.
You have the aura of an accomplished fighter. Ever fought a Tobi Kadachi? I need to find out if the bow's worth getting. Alright, that's Tobi Kadachi's bow. I will get that. Wait, I think I already have that.
You should have it equipped on you right now.
Yeah, I literally just stream delay, but I just talked to her again because I have it. What do you have for me? I heard you traveled by the way of Lulucion. Did you stop by Kuan Village by any chance? I'm from Kuan Village. Loaded my wares onto a popo one day. Came all the way to Lulucion to set up my own shop. I've settled here now, but now and then I miss Kuan and Kuan Crullers in particular. Do you have any? I have 9 of them. I will get back to you on that.
Hey,
So you're the writer.
Oh, that.
Well, what's up?
So there are two very important sub quests that in this town that you need to set up. Actually, reminding
I'm
myself.
I'm just gonna talk to everyone that has a quest.
I know. Yes, keep saying them out loud because that's gonna tell me, okay, this is one that you have to get done because you haven't been doing them all.
Ooh, Monsterpedia 30%. Okay. I like this music.
Yeah, isn't it so good?
Yeah,
This is like-
when
like-
it started up, I was like, oh, I have high hopes for this. Now it's kicking in.
hi.
This is like my second or third favorite track in the game.
If by any chance I'd rather have a favor I'd like to ask you, think it's crazy, I'm just gonna skim these. None of the riders ever let me get near one. Sometimes I find it hard to believe just how cute a Pookie sweet face is.
Oh,
Sure. You know
you
what I
have
mean,
to
right? My
do-
left long street, the pet one. Oh, bring you a Pookie. Okay, I could do that.
This one is so important. It doesn't sound that important, but it's so important for post game. Because otherwise you don't get access to the deviant. It's really obscure.
Correct me if I'm wrong, aren't you the hunter everyone's talking about? All of that aside, good thing that you're here. I've been curious about how riders fight alongside monsters. I'd like to challenge you to take down the big boy on Mount Lavina that's been causing trouble for us hunters. Alright. Aren't you? Yes, you're the rider everyone's talking about. It's really you. Amazing. Riders can befriend monsters, right? If you ever become friends with Red Kezu, could you... Okay, I could do that as well. I'm not 100% on being like, hey, every single side quest is going to be done on screen. But I've made my criteria clear. I want every single, at least in the main game, I want every single monstie, and I want to see all the kinships in the main.
Yep.
Those are my criteria. Like, I'll do
No,
side quests, but I'm not going to be like, hey, I want every single side quest complete.
Yeah, you don't have to do every single side quest, but there are certain side quests
I mean,
where...
yeah, in that case, I want you to point me out to the side
Yeah.
quest. Unless one's, like, super easy. If there's one that
Yeah.
I'm not going to do on my own, feel free to point it out to me. Because, obviously, if I'm only doing a few, I want to do the best ones.
Yeah, because they give you, like, recipes for crafting certain items. They give you new weapon skills. You know, they unlock post-game side things that are very important. So, it like, I just did them all because I'm like, I am loving this game. I'm going to do every side quest before I move on to the story, which is why it took me, like, 75 hours to beat the main story. But, you know, that's not you, so...
That's fair. Know anything about commodities? Yes, commodities found only in vast deserts surrounding Lulucion. Let me know. Perfect. Alright, so that's when we explore the place more. Yeah, I agree. Like, definitely with games I love, I'd be like, yeah, I'll do every single side quest in the game. Like, I'm liking the game, don't get me wrong. It's definitely, like, I'm not, like, super, like, oh, this game is, like, the best thing ever. It's good. It's a good game. I'm enjoying my time with it. But I'm definitely, like, at least on screen, I'm, like, not really that motivated to do everything, like, side quest-wise. Like, I want to do the two things that the game's good at. Like, I want to see all the monsties, because the monsties have sick designs, and I want to see their kinships.
And that's part of the reason why I'm like, you kind of need to do post-game, because you're not going to see, like, any of the Elder Dragons. You're not going to see any of the Deviants. Actually, no, we could get you Dread King, because that's not locked behind multiplayer. But all the other ones are locked behind multiplayer.
It is
so.
it's a little unfortunate that I can't see all of them without post-game, but, you know, again, I'll
It's-
probably do post-game.
Yeah, it's like a Pokemon game where, like, oh, you're not going to, like, see any of the legendaries if you don't explore after you beat the Pokemon League. It's like that sort of thing. That sort of equivalent.
So yeah, I get it. It's just like, it's whatever. Like, you know, I might do the post game. Again, it's definitely not going to be anytime soon, but maybe I'll check it out. What do you have here? Grass is greener. Cool. Like, these side quests that are like, hey, show me this monstie, I'm gonna do them because they're so easy.
No, there's one that is in there where it's like a lady sorting through minerals, and she asks you to go into the desert and look for these artifacts. That's the second one that you like have to do because that unlocks the Elder Dragon side quest line in the post game. So that's like the second.
Oh,
of
dang
the
it, I
two.
can't have a... You can only have 5 slots because Rafa
Yep.
took up a 6th slot.
Yep. That's why I said
It's been so long, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because you have 5 slots available, then he hatches, and he has to stay there, and then he gets kidnapped, and then you're back down to 5. So, yeah, it doesn't help you like Ratha at all.
Yeah.
Because he's more of a burden than, you know, being helpful. Whereas Ratha in Stories 1 is like an absolute nuke, and he's easily the best monster on your team for most of it.
Hello, I brought you Red Kezu. But yeah, that's gonna be the gist of side quests. Like, obviously, if they're so easy, like show me this monstie, I will do them because they're so easy. But if there's any that I'm not going to run in naturally, and you can be like, yo, make sure you do this side quest.
Yeah, I think like you're doing the Pookie Pookie one right now.
I just
think,
did
like,
the Red Kezu one and the Pookie Pookie one.
Yeah, so I think really the only other major one that I'm like, yeah, this needs to get done before you forget it, is talking to that lady that's sorting the rocks. I don't know if you did that already, but that's gonna proc a side quest once you go into the desert.
Okay, I haven't been in the desert yet.
Yeah, but you need to talk to this lady first.
I mean, I talked to everyone in blue in the exclamation mark. I'll look again, though. Let me just,
Maybe you have to do some stuff in the desert with Roberto first, and then it shows up. But I know that and the Pookie Pookie one are like the most important side quests, because they unlock the Deviants and the Elder Dragons.
oh no, there is someone all the way at the bottom I didn't talk to. Maybe it's that woman you were telling me.
Probably.
Oh, you're up on that leg. Okay.
No, Raptor, I'm not spoiling what the Deviants and the Elder Dragons are early on. I'm actually right now preparing a team of 6 Palamutes so I don't spoil anything if we do.
Work is wonderful, blah, blah, blah. Vital Essence, okay.
Well, that's an important item. Do that subquest too.
What was it, the Vital Essence one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Slave
mark
by
it.
Herm.
I found it. I'm gonna mark it. It's
that
like
was-
in the desert, right?
Yeah, it's so easy. Hermitar are going to be everywhere. You're going to want to fight them at least once anyway.
Yeah, like, that's, like, right now, I'm kind of just hoping when we go into the world, we're just gonna get some of the side quests done naturally because of my own curiosity. Also, I was gonna ask, but it seems like Roberto is gonna be our next, like, party member.
He is.
When I saw them, I was like, oh, it's definitely gonna be going on YouTube, but I was like, I think Roberto probably fits the bill more.
Yep. And this is part of what makes you love Roberto, is he's probably the best battle buddy in the entire game.
He seems cool, but Vinny is definitely my favorite. Ooh, Hunter co-op. Hunters are able to take on monsters on their own. Their skills and attacks also have 3 attacks, just like Why are you telling me this now?
Because Roberto's a hunter.
How is that, like, how does that make a gameplay difference, though, with having the other characters?
Well, because, like, he doesn't have a Monstie. It's just him.
Okay, but wouldn't that just make him, like, attack without a Monstie? Does that actually have a gameplay difference?
It basically doubles his stat because he's alone. So he just deals a ridiculous amount of damage. And it's one less opponent for the Monstie to target, so it's easier for you to gain kinship. So it kind of makes like Roberto ridiculous, and he uses greatsword, so he's already doing massive damage.
I mean, I get that. It's just you take out a Monstie and you have just one ally.
But he's a lot stronger than any other ally.
I would imagine. I would imagine they have that's the trade-off they make, because you have one less character and one they just make him stronger because he doesn't have a Monstie.
I think you'll get it once you start seeing him fight. Like, he is basically easy mode, like for in terms of AI. And then there's just like fights where the AI is so bad unless you're using Roberto, because it's just one less target and he deals more damage.
Monster's been causing a ruckus in this area.
It's not a local creature, but it's been seen going totally crazy on several occasions. Allegedly.
Allegedly? What do you mean?
Well, I've never laid eyes on it myself, but if we wait long enough, it's bound to turn up. Hey dudes, look! There's fungus among us!
Who cares about mushrooms? We're concerned about Ratha.
Take it down a notch, bro.
Time's a-wasting. Find us this monster so we can prove our strength and get Ratha back.
Cool it for a sec. First, we need to learn more about what we're after. That's basic stuff for us hunters.
My buddy here is a writer, though. We have our own way of doing things.
You just don't get it, dude.
Try using your noggin for a nanosecond. It's you who doesn't get it. I see now why it's impossible for riders and hunters to get along.
Just chill for a minute. Deep breaths. Look at all these beautiful shrooms.
You're telling me to calm down? I feel so betrayed. Even Lilia won't trust us.
The Scriveners just see things differently than hunters or riders. That doesn't mean Lilia's not your bro, though.
Doesn't seem that way to me.
Hey, see those shrooms over there?
Enough! What's with your mushroom fixation?
Just take a look. Lots of them are growing in this area. Any idea why?
What does that have to do with monsters? Huh? But wait, that is a lot of mushrooms. I do remember hearing, where there's a mushroom, there's a monster.
Yeah, so your head's not completely full of fur after all. Hunters learn to tell what monsters are in the area based on the habitat.
Oh, I see. So by looking at plants and fungi and stuff, we can track the monsters down.
Now you get it? I wasn't just looking at mushrooms. I was searching for clues. This bro's got brains, am I right?
There are times when Roberto's voice sounds like fine, but then every other time I'm like, it's not awful, but like questionable.
Yeah. No, I mean, because his Japanese voice actor is so good. He's it's the same voice actor that does Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, I've never watched that.
Yeah, the Japanese voice actor is like perfect. Even the anime, he had a different English voice actor who did a pretty good job as well, but I don't know, I think they went too much into like the surfer, stoner, always on mushrooms type of guy, and for me it just kind of ruins it, because he's laid back, but it's more of like, oh, I feel like, people learn best through their own experiences. So I'm gonna give you you know, the ability to learn things on your own, and that's going to make you into like a better rider. So I just feel like that's kind of lost in the voice that he has in this game.
I can see that.
But simply the fact that you get to fight alongside him, I think makes it great. And also, like, his battle lines are usually fun.
I mean, I'm not gonna let his voice affect my opinion of his character.
Well, I mean, people let Naviru's voice affect their opinions on it.
No. I don't hate Navaru because of his voice. I know people do. His voice is definitely a factor. I just hate Navaru because of the way he is.